Alright guys, so it is Saturday morning, the 15th of October, and it is 9 o'clock. It's the morning before the show, and Stephanie is going to pick me up, and we're going to get to the airport for our half-11 flight, and I have my bags ready here. So here's the big massive six-pack that undoubtedly won't fit overhead, but I'm taking anyway. And then just, that's handy to put underneath, and then I've got my tan in there, so I have to put it underneath anyway. Ryanair won't let you take on any liquids, of course. So, how are we looking? Checking in for the flight, and look at that perfect weight of that bag. Can I judge that or what?
Has it got your baggage?
No, it hasn't gone yet. The bag hasn't gone yet. Sorry. So they're just tearing. So we're at the security desk, and I didn't even see the sign above that said no photography, no phones, and I was just vlogging your man who was like tearing my bag apart. He was taking the six-pack bag and taking all the contents out of it, and he started flipping the lid. He started like asking me to take a tip for my camera. The supervisor came over and he was understanding that it's just a vlog, like, so it's grand. And now we're just at the gate having our food. I got my chicken and veg, and Stephanie's got her chicken pineapple and loads of garlic, coffee, and a buttered chocolate. Okay, so the flight was delayed. It's taken off at 12 now. It's supposed to take off at 11:35. So get to the hotel hopefully around 2, and I'm going to be washing off this first coat of the tan, and I'll be putting on another coat then after, and I'll see if I need a second or third one the next day. So, just got to the room, and it's a nice enough room. Look. And there's this nice selfie mirror here. Yes, wait, lighting. Not too bad. This is the state of the room here. Nice setup. And I'm not choosing the bed beside that window because it might get freezing later on. I don't want to be dealing with that during the night. And anyway, if it gets too warm, nice fan here. This bag actually caused me a lot of problems at the airport. So I'm just getting a meal in here now before going down to see what the sus is over tomorrow with the tanning. I'm having my go-to quark from Sainsbury's with raspberries, toffee drops, and some 74% dark chocolate. And Killian has his 6 eggs, so he's enjoying that. Yeah,
Loving it.
So guys, this was the day before the show, and we found a stairwell just with some half decent lighting, just to get some of the mandatory poses in, and this was the condition about 16 to 20 odd hours before stage, probably 20 hours I think it was, around that mark. And these are just my quarter turns here. Everything looked like it was coming in. Of course, on this pose, always on this side of the quarter turn, I always feel I need to turn a little bit more. The legs were in here, you can see. My midsection looked a little bit tighter than it did actually on stage, in hindsight. But the legs, like really happy with how the legs were looking from the front. My quads really come along in terms of detail, and
in terms of the lower body fat percentage, like in terms of how much fat I'm holding in the quadriceps. My obliques on this side tricep shot always look pretty good. And then my abdominals and thighs shot, the abs were looking okay. Still feel I could have actually tightened up a little more, which I did come the morning, and I actually felt I looked a little bit flat in the morning, so I had a little bit more carbs. I'm actually signaling out the window there at a guy named Rasmus Hansen. I hadn't seen him since 2014, since the WNBFs in Leamington Spa, and he just peeked his head in the window, and I just wanted to finish up the mandatory poses just so I didn't have to disturb the video. And the back is looking very good here.
That's it. Here, hang on, there's someone recording here, and look who shows up. Rasmus.
How are you?
How you doing, Rasmus?
I'm fine.
Good to see you.
Looking good.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Yeah. How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
So last meal is eaten, and it is 8:30. I had just my chicken breast. I had about 3-4 pieces of my dark chocolate, and I had my mixed veg with that. That was capping off, and the calories were actually lower today than any other day, just because I was on the go so much. And we'll see how things look in the morning, if I need to fill up any more than anticipated with the carbs. So morning of the show, and I went down to get my food in the fridge. It is now about 10 to 6 on the Sunday, and your one thought that it had been put in the freezer, and I'm a little moment to panic, but have it all now, and it's just up. It was in the fridge in the restaurant, and now I'm just gonna have my steak and bagel with jam, and that'll be the first meal.
So guys, this was the morning of the show, and I was going through my self-check-in of the quarter turns, and this was after my first meal and a half, and just wait until we hit this another pose. Yeah, so on this quarter turn the glutes didn't quite look as in as I'd want them to, so I actually held back off the carbs in the next couple of meals. Same thing with the abs. The abs there, they didn't look as tight as the day before. Nor did the legs. The legs looked tighter actually, just didn't look as defined. So I didn't have as much carbs in the following meals. Otherwise, upper body looked good. Chest looked good, shoulders looked good. Here on this abs shot, again, the obliques weren't popping as much as the day before. So, of course, this was literally straight after the meal. So, just to put things in perspective for people who don't actually know, how easily manipulatable the body is on show day, around show day. It's incredibly manipulatable. On the weekly basis, you could look like a completely different person at the start of the week, midweek, end of the week. I hit the glutes, looked in here, they did. Hamstrings, lower lats, look good. So I was happy with my posterior chain here.
So we're off to the venue now, and here is the new NBFI hoodies by Vody, and that's just going to have my pump up gear and tanning equipment in it. And I got my food in the bag on my back, and we're getting the buses now to the venue at 10:30. Registration should take a good while now, considering it's the UK finals and the international finals combined. So hopefully it'll start on time, 1 o'clock. I'm first up, and then they're doing it differently this year. It's the pros first, and then it's the overall and presentations at the very end. So show is probably going to run until about 8, 9 o'clock. So it'll be a long day, but hey, no longer than the NABA show. So let's do it. Yeah, okay, we ready to go?
Ready to go.
Let's go.
Smash it.
There's. We're fitness professionals. Yeah, so I've talked about that on my Insta story before. Steps. There's people in airports that queue at the bottom of an escalator to stand still as opposed to walking up an empty set of stairs to the side. I just don't get it. But hey, that's why we video this. That's why we put this information out there, to make people aware, and hopefully people can change for the better. So I'm going to leave this clip here, guys, as a part 1 of the show weekend, because the second part is going to be much longer. It's going to be the show and it's going to be the classes. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's all decked out.
Yeah, decked out by and loving it.